always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
To the air, it's Denson. Fires to the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. He's got him. There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Selvia. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to pass on the jet motion. Finding an escape route. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move.
Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple years ago, such a great season too, but just that's their physicality, that's the brand that they've had, that's what their coaches embrace. Play physical.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by just 4 to USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
That's a great job getting the 1st down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the 1st round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Looking to pass. It's Denson. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll put it in inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops the throw. Takes the easy completion. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Back to throw, it's Denson. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. To the air, it's Denson. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for